Ladies and gentlemen, today is the day you make a decision to take control of your life, to move forward, and to unleash the potential inside of you. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Now, if you've ever felt the urge to make real change, to make a meaningful shift, this is your chance. I'm here to introduce to you a 30-day challenge that, if you commit to it, can transform your life in ways you've only dreamed about. What is success? Success isn't a destination, it's a journey. Success is the steady progression toward worthwhile goals, the consistent pursuit of your dreams. You don't wake up one day at the top of the mountain. No, you climb step by step, making sure each day is built upon yesterday's progress. So why 30 days? Because, my friends, 30 days is long enough to see results, but short enough to keep your focus. It's the perfect amount of time to establish habits, to create momentum, and to begin to experience the fruits of your labor. Each day counts. Every single action, no matter how small, compounds over time. And that is where the magic happens. Day one, decide what you want. To transform your life, the first and most crucial step is clarity. You must decide exactly what you want. This isn't about having a vague idea, something that sounds nice or appeals to others. It's about uncovering what truly resonates with you on a deep personal level. Take a moment to reflect, to envision the future that will bring you fulfillment. Your goals shouldn't be hand-me-downs from friends or family, nor should they be fleeting desires influenced by current trends. Instead, look within and uncover the aspirations that align with your values, desires, and potential. Begin by defining these goals with precision and specificity, because if they aren't clearly defined, you may find yourself wandering in circles, unsure of what you're pursuing. This process starts with pen and paper. Writing your goals makes them real, grounding them in reality rather than letting them drift as thoughts. This isn't about merely saying, I want to be healthier or I want more money. These kinds of goals are too vague, and they lack direction. Rather, ask yourself questions like, what does a healthier version of myself look like? Is it being able to run a mile without stopping? Is it maintaining a particular weight or mastering a new fitness discipline? If it's financial success, what exactly do you envision? Is it a certain income level? A specific amount saved in your bank account? Do you want to create passive income streams or eliminate debt? By getting down to the specifics, you give your mind a clear target, something to focus on, to work toward each day. Creating these specific goals also helps you build a roadmap. Vague desires don't give us the tools to measure progress, and they don't inspire focused action. But when you have a well-defined goal, you can break it down into actionable steps. Think of it as setting milestones on your journey. Each small accomplishment becomes a stepping stone toward the larger vision. You'll have the means to track your growth, to see how far you've come, and to identify where you need to adjust your course. When you achieve one of these mini goals, it builds confidence and reinforces your commitment. You know you're getting closer because you can see tangible results. It's also important to recognize that your goals should be ambitious but realistic. Dream big, but stay grounded. You don't want to set yourself up for disappointment by aiming for something completely out of reach in a short period. For instance, if your goal is to run a marathon, but you've never run a mile, break down that marathon into manageable distances. Start with a 5K, work up to a 10K, then a half marathon. Setting incremental goals that stretch your capabilities without overwhelming you will ensure steady progress, reduce frustration, and keep you motivated. At this stage, remember that this clarity of purpose isn't a one-time task. Revisit your goals frequently. Life is dynamic, and as you grow and evolve, your goals may shift too. Revisiting your objectives allows you to refine them, to make sure they still align with who you are and where you want to go. If you realize that a particular goal no longer serves your vision, adjust it. This flexibility will keep your path aligned with your authentic desires and will ensure that your energy and efforts are well placed. The process of deciding what you want and putting it into concrete, specific terms also opens up a mental space that invites focus and commitment. When you make a firm decision, you're mentally closing the door to distractions and giving yourself permission to concentrate fully on what matters most. Suddenly, the daily choices you make, from how you spend your time to how you manage your resources, are influenced by this newfound clarity. Every yes and no becomes easier because you have a standard by which to measure them. Days 2 to 7 build the foundation. Once you have a clear vision of your goals, the next step is to build a strong foundation that supports them. Success isn't the result of grand gestures, but of consistent, deliberate actions that compound over time. Think of it like constructing a building. Without a solid foundation, no structure can stand. This is where routines and rituals become essential. These habits are the small, everyday actions that may seem insignificant on their own, but when repeated consistently, create remarkable change over time. Your first task is to set up a daily schedule that aligns with your goals, creating a structure for how you spend each hour. This foundation building phase is not about making drastic changes overnight, but rather about implementing small, positive habits that will serve as stepping stones toward your larger objectives. Start by identifying key activities that directly support your goals. For example, if one of your goals is to improve your physical health, establish a morning routine that includes a workout, even if it's just 10 minutes at first. If you're aiming for career advancement, carve out focused time each day for skill building or professional reading. These small steps add up over time, creating a powerful momentum that propels you toward your larger vision. Consistency is what will separate short-lived motivation from lasting transformation. Motivation can get you started, but it's consistency that keeps you going. Commit to showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. There will be days when it's tempting to skip your routine, to put things off, or to indulge in activities that don't serve your goals. But sticking to your foundation, especially on those difficult days, is what builds resilience. Resilience is like a muscle. The more you practice it, the stronger it becomes.